Well, we're about, actually we're not quite the halfway point, but in terms of just getting through these next 3 days, we're close to the halfway mark. I just can't believe, quite literally 48 hours from now, I will have already boarded a plane. That plane would have already taken off, actually. I will be in the air 48 hours from now. How crazy is that? You know, I mean, again, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping that we land to wherever it is or land in Detroit safely. Where I know we're landing in Detroit because I believe that, you know, Delta flies to Detroit and Atlanta, but Detroit would be the better option to get to Denver International. Point is, I just can't believe it. Less than 48 hours from now, I will be well up in the air. I'll probably be out of the state of New York. That's insanity. Let's see, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. I would say that my low would be, we got a lot of rain last night. Like thunder and lightning and stuff. On top of all that, I was able to hang out with my dad a lot, but I didn't really get to see my mom. And, I mean, listen, I'm going to be seeing her quite literally every day for the rest of this week. In fact, I'm going to be flying with her and my dad to Colorado. But, I don't know, it felt weird not seeing my mom when, you know, I probably could have stayed a little bit longer, but I don't know. I guess I'm just preoccupied with what is going to be coming soon. And, I just mentioned hanging with my dad. You know, that was my high. It was nice to be with my dad for a little bit. It was great. And my act of kindness was, let's see, what would be my act of kindness? Oh, I had the dehumidifier for my dad. So there was that. You know, it's weird. Like, we're clearly getting a new Hot Ones guest this week, which I'm about to look up right now. Thursday, I'm going to be really busy. Like, I'm not entirely sure when I'll find the time to watch Hot Ones. I mean, I personally hope I'm able to watch it at all. I mean, worst case scenario, I could probably just watch it on my phone, take notes, and then, you know, email those notes to myself to put on here. I could do that. Actually, I just thought of an even bigger problem. Because I do believe this is only like the 10th Hot Ones guest we've had of this season. Let me look it up real fast. Because next Tuesday, figuring out who this week's guest is going to be. Okay, all right. So, let's see. Okay, so 25th this year, and okay, the 11th Hot Ones guest of this season. So, season 25 is winding down. Like, it's going to be this week's guest today and next week's guest. Let's see. You know what I think I'm gonna have to do? I'm probably gonna have to like have someone in, because I'm gonna be up at the lake obviously, and I can't bring my computer outside. I think what's gonna wind up happening is I'm gonna have to keep the computer inside, have someone look up who this week's Hot Ones guest is for me, and then I'm gonna have to have them write it down, fold up the piece of paper, and I'll take out the piece of paper with me before I start the video. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Man, I can't believe it's all coming so soon. Like Colorado and then my week up at the lake, more or less. And I have to say, I'm excited, but also a bit weary. Because obviously I don't know what the future's going to hold. But I just can't believe, because we made the decision to scatter my grandmother's ashes in Colorado quite literally over a year almost a year ago. And it flew by. A lot of good happened. Definitely quite a bit of bad happened. But one thing that definitely one constant was watching Hot Ones. So without further ado, the 25th Hot Ones guest of 2024 is, okay, looking up right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. You know, I should have figured, considering what movie is going to be released in theaters, that at least someone from this movie was going to be in the Hot Ones chair. But we're not getting one person from this movie. We're getting two people from this movie. A lot of Hot Ones fans who've wanted just one of these two people on the show are already going to be happy. We got Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, folks. I mean, holy cow. Listen. As a fan of Taylor Tomlinson's stand-up, I have nothing bad to say about Hugh Jackman. He is a treasure, according to Taylor Tomlinson. And for Ryan Reynolds, I mean, he's become like, seriously, two people. Wait a minute, hold on. Weren't both Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds both on a People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award or something? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I am pretty sure. Okay. Okay. Hugh Jackman won that award in 2008. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Both people in this Hot Ones chair have been given the title of Sexiest Man Alive. I literally just looked that up. I took the time to look this up, and so should you. I mean, listen, Obviously, I wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I really do want to see this movie. But I'm going to be traveling the entire... Wait. Hold on. If there's a movie theater, I could see it. Oh well, maybe I'll probably be able to watch it after I get back, and ticket prices are much cheaper. That might be what I have to do, unfortunately. Or I could see a matinee screening when I get back to Penn Yan. I could do that. But yeah, man. Hugh Jackman, I mean, quite literally Wolverine and Deadpool. And they're both giving out hot ones. I mean, I guess I could quickly point out what my first introductions to both these guys are. I mean, Hugh Jackman has clearly set the record for the longest tenure of playing a superhero. The particular superhero he was first cast as. And, I mean, yeah, I knew Hugh Jackman for being Wolverine way back in the early X-Men movies. I mean, I know he's done a lot more. Obviously, Broadway and stuff, and that's awesome. And then there's Ryan Reynolds. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Comedy Central would play the movie Van Wilder all the time. And being a little kid who really only dug animated stuff, if it was in live action and didn't interest me right away, I'm not going to be paying attention. But Comedy Central, they play Van Wilder all the time. So, whether you like it or not, everybody got to know who Ryan Reynolds was. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone also knows Ryan Reynolds as, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern. But, I mean, listen, that movie was doomed to fail long before Ryan Reynolds stepped up. I mean, what can I say? Warner Brothers thinks they have a handle on DC properties, and on the animation scene they do, but live action, not so much. So, come to think of it, this will be another movie that Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are in together, because technically the word X-Men Origins Wolverine, which is a horrible movie, and I highly recommend you never watch that. I was actually watching a lot of Classic Man D stuff lately. Shout out to Classic Man D. And someone was complaining regarding how the trailer isn't really giving much away. And Classic Man D kept pointing out that that's a good thing. I will be honest, I have no idea what this movie will bring in terms of... Actually, you know what? At least in terms of what the plot's going to be. All I know is that this is the one MCU movie we're getting this year. So I'm really hoping it's pretty good. Which also reminds me, Kevin Feige, the CEO of the MCU pretty much, the CEO of the MCU, he said that in terms of adding lore to the MCU, if Infinity War was a 9, and Endgame was a 10, Deadpool Wolverine's going to be an 8. Now, 8? Still pretty good. I wouldn't complain about that. I mean, a lot of people the world over are just happy to see Hugh Jackman back as the Claude Canadian again. As a Wolverine, as he's the Claude. Yeah, people don't know this, but the Wolverine's actually from Canada. Fun fact for you. And everyone wants to see Ryan Reynolds hamming up in virtually anything. including Deadpool. So, I mean, this movie, by all accounts, should be the highest grossing movie of this summer. And if it gets anything less than $500 million at the box office worldwide, that is insane. That, like, for all intents and purposes, this movie is going to make its money back. But if it gets less than $500 million at the box office, that would be a travesty. Personally, I hope it really does well. Because, I mean, let's be real here. The MCU has needed a winner. An actual, real, bona fide winner. Personally, I thought Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was great. And I really thought that was the winner that they truly needed. But a lot of people didn't think so. So, yeah, this probably is a ploy for box office sales. Yeah, this is probably a way to get people into the theater to pay money to see. But you know what? I think that's a risk that's going to pay off greatly. I can't wait to see Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds as Wolverine and Deadpool on the big screen at some point during this summer. And I most certainly can't wait to see them take on the Hot Ones gauntlet this Thursday. I hope you all liked this video. If you did, like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble in this video. For all of you guys who watch and enjoy from me, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Oh, happy Tuesday, folks. And remember, if anything you guys want to talk or chat, we're going to be here to lend you all your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.